It was Professor Joseph Minor that once said, "The real environment in a hurricane consists of strong, turbulent winds that change slowly in direction as the storm passes and carry large amounts of debris while accompanied by torrential rains." This quoted description of a hurricane was well exemplified by Hurricane Lewis in Antigua and Barbuda. Hurricane Lewis struck Antigua and Barbuda on the 4th and 5th of September 1995. Lewis was a classical Category 4 storm, almost perfectly formed, large in extent, loaded with moisture, with a very distinct eye of 70 kilometers in diameter and a forward motion of 17 kilometers per hour. Because of its overall size and slow forward motion, the hurricane impacted on Antigua for an uncommonly long period. Severe storm conditions lasted for about 30 hours, during which time about 250 millimeters of rain fell. The eye passed 50 kilometers north of Antigua, so that it was the southwest, the south, and the southeast eye walls that impacted on the northern part of the island. This meant that Antigua in particular was spared the full brunt of Lewis. Indeed, the wind forces in the north eye wall would have been about 33% greater than those in the south eye wall. The level of damage in Antigua was equivalent to 2/3 of the gross domestic product of the country. Such an event had the potential to set back the development of a small island independent state by several years. In particular, much damage was done to essential facilities in the country. These facilities included telecommunications, water supply and distribution, electricity generation, transmission and distribution, and the public health services. Let's journey back to 1995 as we hear the experiences of some of the island's residents during the aftermath of this Category 4 storm.
Together, we close in together, and we got down low because galvanized was flying around like paper. So it was very difficult. I don't know. It had to be the grace of God that took us down to this small house here.
At last moment, because it started from my kitchen and bathroom, because the wind was in that area and it come in this side. So I come to the last bedroom. And after I see then that it started to take from the kitchen, come to me, I had to come out. You see that hill there? I didn't venture to come down this road because I'm afraid it cut me. So I actually go right down until I get onto the market.
How you manage to do that in the strong winds?
Well, let me tell you something. When it's blowing, I like that all the time, but just make certain I'm looking on the road.
Because I didn't see a hurricane like this.
Oh.
Never see them.
So what you thought would have happened to you?
Well, I get a cut.
You got cut?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get cut?
From a little toe.
On your toe? What cut you?
It was nice.
Yeah.
Well, I was frightened when the house blew away and my father couldn't find my sister, and I was crying too, and I was very frightened. The wind was very strong, very, very strong. Galvanizing was blowing and everything just blew away.
The thing happened about 7, just after, and me have to wait so long because the storm was still on. Galvanized was flying like mad, and you know, everything was just thrown about the place, and the wind was like maybe 140, 50 miles an hour or so. You know, even at that time, you know, but me feel helpless, and me feel that the little daughter for me go dead. You know, because she, you know, all her wash, you know, me lift she up and try to comfort she, but you know, that and really the solution.
After experiencing Hurricane Lewis 15 years ago, just the sudden mention of a hurricane sends chills down the spines of many Antiguans and Barbudans. For others, the experience has prepared them for the worst. In a way, some feel as though they can face any other storm because they came face to face with Hurricane Lewis. Eldine Udell for ABS News.